I said it. I said it. I said, I don't care how we win, Sean. I just want a win, baby. I just want a win. I said, I don't care how we win, Sean. I just want to win, baby. Let's go. Sean, we're here, man. We're in the place. We're in the place, Sean. And bar a scare at the end, Sean, we've done it, man. We've done it, Sean. We've got the points. We got 3 points. Yeah. Let's just break it down. I am so relieved. I can't tell you, Sean. Honestly, I was sitting down watching some dead stream on Amazon Prime. I said that Greenwood did nothing in this game. The only difference between me and Greenwood and all the fans watching was that he probably didn't buffer when he was watching the game. That was the only difference, right? It was a serious, serious win, bro. How are you feeling, my man? How are you feeling?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Dom, what are you saying, brother? What are you saying, brother?
Man? No, say that again. Say that again. Say that. Are you not entertained again? Do it again, bro. Do it again.
Are you not entertained, bro? Come on, man. Come on. What I'm saying is, what a win. What a win. And for me, more than a win, it's how we won, right?
Yeah.
It's how we won. It's how we won. We look convincing. Bar the first, obviously, the first 10, 15 minutes where he got shook up after the Henderson error. We'll come into that. Yeah. But after that, it was comfortable. That should have been out of sight, to be honest. We made it hard for ourselves.
I will say the same thing, man. Let's look where we are on the table just to get it started, right? Guys, welcome to the show. United Sauce and Wingers. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to like the video, and it's really important if you share it as well, just to help us as we grow the channel. I'm Dominic. He's Sean. He's wearing a Jamaican string vest. We do what we want in this show. Let's get straight into it. So, look, the Premier League table looks like this. We are 6th with 23 points and the same points as Everton, who are in 5th. We're 1 point behind Leicester, who are on 24 points. We're 1 point behind Southampton, who are on 24 points. We're 2 points behind Tottenham, and they've all played games more, but I don't care if they play games more. It's about what's on the scoreboard right now. I said scoreboard.
Points on the board, that's what it matters. Yeah,
that's all that matters. And Ollie said that as well, Sean. He said, I don't like the table. It lies at the moment. I want to play the game so it can tell the truth. So, Sean, we're in a good place right now. We have won. I said it from the start. Look, we just need to win the game. Look, we've got the boys in
100%.
here. We got Sandro. What's going on, Sandro? We've got Video D. Sufan, what's going on? So the price we paid
big up
by supporting Man United, heart attacks. Honestly,
for real.
I was literally like, we need a centre back ASAP, mate. We need more than a centre back. We need a couple of centre backs because I don't trust Bailly. He's basically got one of those hospital cards where you can just walk in for free. Can't deal with Maguire being our main centre back. Yep, our attack can get us trophies, but our defence makes me big time. Video D's in the house.
Big up.
What else we got?
D, what's cracking?
Sufan, cracks 100 subs. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. We're just seeing where this goes. It's just a bit of fun and just to catch up with you guys. And I love football too. You see me a couple of times in United Stand. I just love talking about it. And this gives me the platform to catch up with you guys, make friends, and just talk about United. Video D saying, Dom, have to disagree with your tweet about Pogba playing for a move. Oh, here we go. I like this getting juicy. Van der Beek down tools and still moved to Virgil van Dijk down tools and still moved to Liverpool. Continue to do the same, and so did Sanchez. Yeah, but
Dom, what did you tweet?
I said that he's playing good because he's playing for a move, and we might see the best of Paul Pogba because he's got that sort of like fire. He's got that sort of motive. But I see what you're saying, Video D. But for me, Pogba's different to Virgil van Dijk and the Coutinhos of the world. He's a different beast. He's a different animal. He's world class. Coutinho, they still don't know if he's ever going to be world class. And Virgil van Dijk became world class at Liverpool. So for me, Paul Pogba came out the womb world class. Do you know what I mean?
Nah.
It's a different mentality.
Dom, are you still trying to call Pogba world class?
I think he's world. You don't think
after
Pogba's
5
world
years?
class?
After 5 years, these 5 years that he's done with us, you're still trying to call him world class?
No, but I'm
Come
saying
on.
that he can be world class. He hasn't been doing world class performances, but he can be world class. Video D saying big up Sean as well. He can be world class.
What's up, my guy?
He can be world class. I'm not saying that he's been playing world class performance.
Okay. But that's it. That's an important distinction. That's a very important distinction to make.
Mate, if you've got a Ferrari, right, and it's a banging Ferrari, but it needs MOT and the clutch is gone, you're not going to say it's not a nice car, are you?
If it's got big mash up dents all over it,
as
and the bodywork, the bodywork's damaged, the engine's gone.
No,
right, the car can't move. It's about what the car delivers. It's about what the car delivers for you.
Mate,
right? It might look good. It might be flashy. It might have all the hairdos and all that. But if it don't drive, what good is it to you?
Mate, let's not talk about your car, bro.
Hey, my car's banging. What are you talking about?
Whack. All right, let's go.
You mad?
Let's go into. I'm joking. You got a nice car. You got a great car. Let's move on. Let's go straight into it, bro. I want to talk about.
Let's get it.
So, player ratings is one of those where we basically look at the whole team, right? We think about what we can do. What they come in at 5, okay? When you're doing player ratings, they come at 5. And how do you feel about doing player ratings, Sean? Is that something you enjoy doing, right?
Yeah, well, I think it's important because it helps you gauge the performance of the players, their form, and obviously it gives you a feel for what they've done and how they're going to go into the next game. So it's got to be done, mate. Got to be done. Okay.
And before when we go into it, are you really happy with this performance? Just quickly, are you chuffed with the performance, or what are you thinking?
Do you know what? I'm happy with. I'm happy for Ole. I'm happy with the way we dealt with Sheffield United, because even yourself coming into it, you were saying, I don't care how we win. It's a banana skin. These are the games we're slipping up in, losing points. Yeah. We've just got to get the result. I feel we did more than that. I feel we got the result, and I feel we got it in style. And that's why I have to come back to Dom. Are you not entertained, my brother?
What were you entertained by that?
Entertained. That was an entertaining match. I was entertained for 60 minutes of that game. I was entertained. And even at the end, I'm entertained because we're still hanging on. This is what Man United do. DNA.
But what do you class as entertaining?
I'll go back to. Okay, so I'll tell you why I say that, Dom. Okay, let me break it down for you, brother.
All right, please.
Let me break it down for you. A few videos ago, you came on here saying, I can't remember what game it was after. Maybe after West Brom, I think, where we had the West Brom game where we got a 1-0 scrappy win, right? Yeah. Talking about Ole, football, good football. Why are we not seeing any progress? Why are we not seeing this? Can you say that tonight, brother? Did you see any good football tonight, brother?
I saw good football. Yeah, I did.
Okay, then.
I'm happy, man.
We're getting somewhere. What I'm saying is, you can't be flip-flopping game to game, right? Under Ole, we've seen good football. He can play good football. He's not just about hitting on the break. And tonight we saw that. So I'm saying tonight is a big up Ole show.
All right.
Big up Ole show.
I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. Look, let's go into the team, all right? This is the team, and I got to start with this guy here. I'm going to zoom into this guy. He's got no head.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where you didn't see what happened with that first goal, because his head was gone, man. Let's go straight into Henderson. We got Carl in the building. Nice to have you here, Carl. Rohith MP as well. Good to have you here, guys. We're going to go straight into player ratings. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be really fun. Sean, what are you giving Henderson? Because I'm intrigued to know what you're saying for this guy. Guys, get your thoughts on Henderson in the comments.
Yeah, guys, put your ratings in the comments as well. We want to know what you think and if you agree with what we're saying. It's all about opinions at the end of the day. So get involved, and it's all about the community. For me, Dom, you know what I'm going to say on Henderson. I tweeted it out. Watch the preview. For this game that we did on the United Source. I told you not to start this guy because I said he's going to do a blunder. He's going to be so pumped up. He's going to drop some kind of clanger. Did I not say that?
Yeah, you did.
I not say that?
You did. No, you did say
it. I'm saying that. No, I did say it because the spotlight's on him. And for me, it was unnecessary pressure and an unnecessary game to put him in. So for me, Ole's at fault for that. I won't even blame Henderson because that's his personality. He gets so pumped up. He's like Pickford. And he's playing against his old team. He wants to show them the same way that did you notice how on corners they flooded him. They put him under crazy pressure, right?
It was like like old school.
Yeah, old school, because they wanted to put him under pressure and force him into a mistake. They got it out of him.
Yeah.
The rest of the game he was solid, but
So
because of that first mistake and the pressure that he put us under, I've got to give him a 4, bro.
A 4. Well, we got Rohith saying a 5 here. Physio D saying a 4 as well. He agrees with you. But we've got 3 for Henderson. Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have cost us. Dom, do you know why? On another day, that mistake cost us the game.
Yeah, it's very true. But then he did make an amazing save though with his foot, with McGoldrick.
Nah, it wasn't amazing. It was the one with his foot, or the one that he saved.
Post. No, with his foot, man. McGoldrick was in near post. That was a goal.
Yeah, that was okay. I expect that. De Gea saves that with his eyes closed.
Carl's saying he deserves a 5 or a 6. I think you're being a bit harsh, man. I'm gonna say a 6 because I think you're forgetting that save he did at near post when McGoldrick was did. Yeah, because apart from that mistake at the very beginning of the game, tell me this, Sean, right? If you have a really bad start, I mean, it's literally you've got on the pitch. I saw him going, "Come on, boys, get up for this! You come on, do it!" And all of a sudden, within 2 minutes, you've made a clanger to compose himself. And you know that shows mental strength, Sean. He composed himself, and for the rest of the game, he had a good game. Some people will capitulate. Joe Hart, he would be. Why are you doing flicking adverts? Because the guy ain't real. He's doing flicking blow dry and flicking all this stupid shower gel adverts. He ain't real. Henderson showed courage to come back, and for the rest of the game, he had a good game. So I would say 6 for me because I'm a nice guy, and Sean, you're just chilling. So whatever. Big up, Nate G, my boy.
Yeah, what's happening, brother?
So let's go on to next.
So then what? So what is he getting a 5 then? Because we're giving him in between.
Yeah.
So he's getting a 5.
Yeah, we'll give him between 5 and 6 now. 5.5, whatever. Only because it's 2 of us. All right, let's go straight on to Telles. What are we saying for Telles?
Yeah. Do you know what? Telles had a good game. What I like about Telles is he doesn't do anything really other than his amazing crosses. I've not seen whip like that since Mr. Whippy, bro. That guy, the whip that he puts on those balls is unreal. But in the game, he doesn't do any mistakes. He's just a solid player, and I think he's going to grow into the shirt. So for me, I'm gonna give Telles a 7, just straight up 6, wow, 6.5, 7.
What's everybody giving Telles? So we got Sandro saying a 6 here for Telles. Physio D earlier said Telles is a 5.
5.
Yeah, you've gone super high, man.
You know why? I'm giving him that tackle. You know that saving tackle that he did right at the end.
A 6 as well, mate. You've gone in too high, man. Have you got him on WhatsApp or something? Because you're going in super high, bro.
Behave, man. I said 6.5. 6.5.
No, you said 7. We did 7. What are you talking about, man?
I said 6.5, 7.
You've been drinking that ginger beer too much, Sean. What's going on with you, bro? I would. Bro,
I got the fennel here right now.
Yeah, I bet you have fennel there. That's what they call it. Yeah. I'll give Telles a 6. He weren't a 7. He didn't change the game. If he didn't play, I think Shaw would play the same game that he did, or even better. So for me, the 6. Or here we go, Chuckle Brothers time, guys. Tell me about Maguire. I want to know about this because I think we're going to get a whole array of numbers for this. What about Maguire?
You know what I got to say?
Huh?
I'm gonna rate them together today.
Yeah, let's rate them together.
I can't. I would have done that, but I just remembered something.
All right, go
so on. I'm gonna give Maguire again. They were solid 6, and Lindelof. I'm giving Lindelof a 7 because that assist was just mustard, bro.
Whoa! Sancho's saying a 3 here, man. He's completely gone against
you. A 3. Sancho's normally my boy as well. Sunday, why did you give him a 3? What's going on?
He's not joking around. You gave him a 6, and Sancho gave him a 3. Wow, people are not messing around. Why 6 then? Tell me why 6 for Maguire.
What, for Maguire?
Yeah.
Because I don't think we looked in any danger throughout the game. He was winning. I think he was tight up against the strikers.
Yeah.
He was neat and tidy with the ball. Do you know what it was today? I think the centre-backs, it was all about the build-up play.
He should be playing
Maguire's
for Sheffield.
passing. If you look at the balls, I saw that comment. That is cold. That is cold.
Maguire.
Now you guys are disrespecting H-Boss, man.
Mate, you can't call him H-Boss. He ain't no flicking really nice flicking
H-Boss.
aftershave. No, man.
4.
No.
4.
Najee's agreeing with you for
what
once
did he
deserves
do?
a real up.
Yeah, today, yeah, for real. Today, you can slate him other days, but not today. Not today.
Yeah, look,
he was the foundation of the build-up.
All jokes aside, I can't say that Maguire, apart from that goal at the corner, did anything like crazy wrong. I can't say that he was bad in his feet. He did that thing when he looked like he was drunk. You know that game when he kind of ran around in circles, looked like he was drunk. He didn't do that today. Like, I have to be honest and say Maguire for me gets a 6. I'm going to be completely honest, and Tufan agrees with me here. He gets a 6.
No agendas today.
This is interesting. Kyle Lewis, my man here, saying Lindelof at 8. You know, he must be thinking about that.
Lindelof was the assist. Dom, that assist. If Kevin De Bruyne hits that pass, people are losing their shits, bro. It's Lindelof. Right. So I'm giving him a 7. Big up Lindelof for that.
You know what? I don't know what you're doing with his hair today. It looked a bit off, but for me, that pass was beautiful. The touch was even better. But for me, Lindelof again, they didn't do anything crazy. I just wish we had a destroyer and the back line, because they're both good ball playing centre backs. They're decent level, but to get to where we want to, we know Virgil van Dijk playing at the back.
We're not assessing them on that. We've got to assess them on the actual performance in this game.
This is what I'm saying. But I'd even say, you know, Lewis Dunk for Brighton, I'd have more faith in playing centre back for us. That's where I'm at. Do you know what I mean?
Disrespect, Dom. And I'm not Lindelof's biggest fan. And I'll tell you why. Look at the goal that we conceded. The second goal, again, Victor heads it into the striker's head, bruv.
Yeah.
Right? So we know they're not perfect, but today he was a 7. He played well.
I'll give him a 7 for overall. The assist. The 7 for the assist. I'm not too sure about what happened in the box. I need someone to be going like that, like flicking, you know, like a bee when they want to find that honey and they're like on it. Like, I mean, they're all over it like a freaking. I don't feel like they had that, but the assist pumped him up from a 6 for me. So now this is where we're going to get interesting, guys. If you're watching, please like the video. It takes 2 seconds. Share it if you can as well. And if you're new, please subscribe. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're going to go into Wan-Bissaka, and you're going to be shocked about this, Sean. I want to know what you're going to say.
I think I might be. I'm going to give Wan-Bissaka. I'm going to keep it 100, bro. I'm going to give Wan-Bissaka a 5.
Okay.
Didn't do anything bad. Didn't do anything good. Put in a decent couple of good tackles. But I want to see more from him, because I feel like in a game like this, when we're in the ascendancy, we need more from him, and he's not really offering us anything down that right side at the moment.
Okay, 5. Okay, I'm happy with that. But for me, I'm so tempted. Look, people are saying 6. I get it for Bissaka 6. He defended 6. But you know the problem is, right? I think we're basing Wan-Bissaka on a 6 if it was playing like a top 6 or 8 team. We're playing Sheffield United with no points. He should be playing better than that. He should be affecting the game better than that. He should be doing more overlaps for me. I'm going to go 4. And people might think I'm harsh, right? But it's because I want Wan-Bissaka to get better.
Nah, that's an agenda. Tom.
There's no agendas.
Stop calling these agendas, bro.
There's no agendas. Mate,
you want him to turn into Roberto Carlos overnight, bro.
No,
it's not going to happen.
Look.
It's not going to happen.
Look, I'll send him a Christmas card, no problem. But for me, I need the guy to do better in games when we're playing opposition of this level. If Wan-Bissaka's playing the worst in the league and he plays like this, it's not good enough. Tell me I'm wrong. Thank you.
I think he could give us more offensively, but did he put a foot wrong at the back? No, he didn't.
No, but you can't just base it.
You can't give him a 4, man. You can't give him a 4.
I just did, bro.
When the rest of the back 4's on 6 and 7.
I don't care, because
Wan-Bissaka, I love you.
Look, if you look at Tellez, he was keeping the ball moving.
Dom hates you. I love you. Dom hates you. I love you.
Listen, he was overlapping. He was crossing Tellez. Maguire had a solid game. Lindelof did the assist. What did Wan-Bissaka do? The guy might have been playing flicking Nintendo 64, Mario Kart, man. He was not involved in the game. I'm giving him 4. Tell me I'm wrong. Don't care. Moving on. Sandro said I got shot for Maguire rating, and you give Adrian.
There you go. Get out of here. No. Hypocrite, bro.
No. Look, if you want me, just you guys. Look, I'll give him a 4.5. They ain't getting a 4.6. No way, man. I'll take that to my flicking bed. So let's move on to the midfield. let's go on to Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba. Sean, how you feeling about it?
You know what? Pogba, When I saw the team sheet and it was Pogba and Matic, I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit worried. I was like, we know Sheffield United are going to come out of us like crazy. And we've got two cruisers. That's what I call them. They like to play in cruise control, Matic and Pogba.
Yeah.
Silky on the ball, but they've got one speed. So for Pogba, he put in some nice passes. He gave the ball away sloppily too many times for me to get eight. But no, I'm just keeping it 100. I counted at least 3 or 4 times in the first half alone where he's just giving it away under no pressure. Just play a simple pass.
Watch what you're about to say.
For me, I can give Pogba. I'm going to give him a 7.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to give him a 7.
I thought you could do something.
But it should have been but with the amount of good things he did in the game, it should have been an 8. But the sloppiness, he's got to cut it out. I don't think he ever will. That's why I think we'll sell him.
Thank you for saying that. I thought you were going to say something stupid, man. I have to be like, I wouldn't be able to defend you, bro. We've got 8.
I always keep it real, man.
8 for Pogba. Yeah, look, for me, Pogba. You know, Ollie said before the game. We've got Pogba because I want him to dictate the play. He said it before the game in the pre-match. When he was on the pitch, I want him to dictate the game. Pogba did just that. I know sometimes he always has his thing when he holds his ball. The ball up.
Yeah, what is that, bro? He's trying to hug up the
defenders. He
does it. What are you doing? Just pass it. Pass it.
I'm telling you right now, if we didn't have Pogba on the pitch, I feel like we wouldn't have had as much the ball. We had so many chances in that second half to kill the game, and that all came from Pogba. He was the pivot. Matic did nothing. I know we're going to go into Matic in a minute, but Matic did absolutely nothing. Did you see him get done by that dude? Did you see him go for a Burton? He got a hot dog.
I did tweet about that. He was making his bros look like Zidane out here. Making their centre backs look like Zidane out here.
Mate, he sent it for a hot dog with mustard, man. I ain't seeing that. That's not my player for Manchester United. That is bad. But anyway, for Pogba, I feel like he dictated the game. He was probably the best player on the pitch for me in terms of his overall game. And he deserves 8 for me. I feel like, look, I know this guy. I don't know if he wants to play for us anymore. I don't really care. I've said to you, for me, Paul Pogba is an asset. He's like a car. He's like a house. We use him to get from A to B, and we use him to win the league. If we ever think like we can win the league. If
I'll
we
tell
ever
you
win
what,
the league,
Dom.
Go on.
I'll tell you what. I don't think he played as well as you're making it out. But I have to say, it's all well and good him doing that against Sheffield United. I need to see him do it against a real team.
Yeah. And I agree with that, bro. But I'm thinking about this game. Sunshine saying, Neji saying 7 for Pogba as well. That's the truth. I agree.
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
And I think if anybody's saying less, Carl's saying it as well. Pogba 8. Yeah, Bruno lose the ball. We'll get onto Bruno. I got some stuff to say about Bruno. But if anybody's saying below,
who is this Carl, brother? He's a new guy.
I like this Carl. He said it straight. I like Carl. He's a bit of a G. If anybody says anything below 7 for Bruno, for Pogba, it's an agenda. It's an agenda, and I don't want to go down that route because we got to look at the football. It's the football we're
All right,
rating.
Let's go to the next guy.
Matic. I'm the start Matic. I think this guy didn't. I think Matic did nothing today. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are for Matic. But I think the guy was anonymous. He literally might as well. I don't know. It might have been a magic trick. You know, when you feel like someone's playing, he just disappears. I literally did not know Matic was playing. He got sent for a hot dog. He was put into the team literally for his height, and then they still scored. So for me, Matic got a 4. I'm gonna say a 4.
Dom. There was no terrible performances on the pitch today.
No.
How are you giving Wan-Bissaka and Matic 4s? It can only be because of your bias towards them.
I've got no bias
to Matic. I've got to stick up for Matic because I didn't want him in the team and I wouldn't have started him. But in there, what he was supposed to do, him and Pogba were in there to control the game. Neat, tidy passes, right? Breaking up play, not giving away possession, holding down the midfield. Matic, for me, he knitted it together very well and was the perfect foil for Pogba and Bruno. You can't have everybody going forward. You need someone to sit there and do the neat and tidy stuff and start the attacks. The amount of times he's slipping balls through the lines, right? Yep. Matic is slipping balls through the lines and getting us off on the attack into Bruno, finding him in those spaces, in the half spaces. That's his job, and he did it very well.
That should be a prerequisite. He should be doing those simple passes easily. For me, right, he was probably a 4 first half and probably like a 6 or 7 the second half when we had the ball and when we were on the ascendancy. So maybe I can bump it up to a 5. But there's no way, I'm saying to you right now, that Matic on 2 or 3 occasions got sent to the shops with no money.
Once.
He literally had no money. And you know the guy's rich. But literally, I'm not here for, oh yeah, they all had a great game because we won the game. I've got to be real. I want us to get to another level. And if I'm giving everybody 7, 6, this will be a terrible show. Like, I need to be real and honest. I've always said on this show, I'm going to be real and honest. There's no way I'm giving Matic more than the 5. He did his job. First half, terrible. Couldn't catch up the players in midfield. That's what I'm saying.
Dom, how can you? Okay, let me put it another way.
And look, Sandro backs
I want
me
you
up.
to keep that same energy. Yeah, same energy towards Henderson, because there's no way Henderson you're giving Matic a higher rate, a lower rating than Henderson. Can't happen.
No, but wait a minute. No, but you're not, Sean. You've got an agenda against Henderson.
Can't happen.
Just tell me. You have.
Can't happen. I've got an agenda against you kicking the ball against their strikers and costing us goals. Yes. If you want to call that an agenda, I've got an agenda. Yes.
Within the first minute he did that, and he had the whole.
I don't care if it's in the 95th minute.
Sean, mate,
Can't
honestly,
do that. You can't do that because on another day it costs us. You can't do that.
Whatever, man. You don't. I don't know if you need a Happy Meal or something because something ain't right for you, man. Listen to me now. Here we go. We're gonna move on to Greenwood. Greenwood. I said this before, Sean. He shouldn't be on the right. He's weighted on the right. I said it again. He was anonymous. He might as well not been in the pitch in that first half. So take a look. It's not a surprise that Greenwood got taken off. All right. This guy, throughout the whole of his footballing life, has been a striker. We've seen all the clips. We've seen all when he played under whatever in academy. He's been a striker. Why are you putting someone who's not a right winger right wing? Play the guy up front. Let the guy score goals. Do you see when he got any chances? His first thought was to shoot because he's not impacted the game. But he shouldn't be shooting. He should be passing. He should be crossing. But you're not good. We've seen Greenwood do that one cross to Bruno in that previous game, which was good. But that never usually happens. Play the guy up front. So for me, sure, I don't know what you guys think for this, but for Greenwood, I'm gonna have to be real. If I went to give Matic a 4, I'm gonna have to give Greenwood a 4. You know, I'm gonna have to do it. I've got to be consistent.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. So really, you should be giving him a 3. But anyway, for me, right, I'm going to give Mason gets a 4 from me today. I love Mason. I think I haven't got so much. I'm slightly different to you. I haven't got so much issue with the position that he's playing because we've seen him out on that position last season. He got 18 goals from that position last season. He's 19. He's still got to develop physically, and he will grow into a number 9 eventually. And I firmly believe he'll be the best one we've got at the club. So for right now, stick him on the right. He's both footed. He can go left. He can go inside. He can go outside. I think it's a good position for him. I just feel like right now he still hasn't found his form yet. So I think it's just a case of he's just got to play himself back into form. Ollie's not playing him every game. Just bring him in gradually, get his confidence up. But today he wasn't really very, very effective. So that's why today I'll give him a 4.
All right, look. All right.
It's a 4 from me, but I'm not worried about him.
You're calling me out, Sandro, and I respect that, man. Okay. This is where my thought process is coming from. AWB didn't improve or contribute to the game. He didn't do any overlapping runs that resulted in like massive chances.
Agenda.
Whatever.
Agenda.
He defended okay. Defended okay. But for me, right, if you got AWB doing the basics and not doing more, you start on a 5 for me. You come on the pitch with your shoes, not even touching the ball. You sit down with a whistle. You do the Black Lives Matter thing, right? You start on a 5. He didn't do anything to stay on a 5. We've all played FIFA career mode when you know your ratings go down when you lose a pass. You're like, oh, I need to get my ratings back up, right? For me, Greenwood was played in the wrong position, so he couldn't affect the game. AWB again didn't affect the game, so I have to be consistent. If you're not affecting the game and you're not adding anything to stay on a 5, you go down to a 4.
AWB did affect the game defensively. You're only talking about offensively. He didn't affect.
Offensively.
But defensively, he affected the game. He made some crucial tackles for us.
You're right. You know what, right? Maybe I'm being harsh on AWB because I want him to do better. Okay, maybe he deserves a 5 or something and Greenwood a 4, whatever. But no agendas. I want AWB to be a baller. I just want it quicker. But he will get better. He will get better.
Yeah, I hear you.
So, Boogie Vibes, what's going on, brother? Mason Academy has played right wing, left wing, and striking. Stop giving excuse for Mason. See, look.
Big up Boogie. Big up Boogie. Boogie Vibes.
Boogie Vibes. He's on me as well, man. He's saying, look, Greenwood needs to do better there. Greenwood and Ryan play together. They don't know each other. He gets the 3 because he's selfish. What? Yeah, he was selfish today. That's the difference between having a right winger and an intelligent right winger. He literally could have passed the ball, and every time he's trying to shoot, which is fine, but let him do it when he's in flicking up front. Do you know what I'm saying? All right,
Tom, how do you think we would have played if we had Sancho in that position?
Oh, mate, I'm telling you right
instead
now.
Of Mason.
If we had Sancho on that right wing to the Mason, the amount of chances that would have been put on the plate for people today. Sancho slows down the whole game. It's like the Matrix. You just be like, stop. And you just be looking like this. You'd be like, and then the ball goes over there. Literally, he'll slow down the whole game. It's a different level of IQ.
So you think we got to go back in for him? You think we got to go back in for him?
I've always said we will, but I just don't know what the price is going to be like. But if we got Sancho, it's a different gravy, man. I saw Dan James warming up, and then he didn't come on, did he? The difference is stupid. But I'm feeling good about Amad Diallo. I know it's only seen YouTube in a couple of games he played for Atlanta and during this season. But look, I've got high hopes. What else have we got? Let's have a look at what we're looking at now. Fernandez, bro.
Bruno.
What are you giving it?
Yeah. Bruno, another top performance. No assist tonight, no goals tonight, but he ran the game. I felt Ole should have brought him off a little bit earlier. I think we played him a little bit too long because the game was already won. But that's down to our strikers not being clinical enough because the game should have been done and dusted. And I feel Ole wanted another goal
so what are you
to avoid the last 10 minutes we got. Bruno, for me, straight 8, bro.
Wow. 8. Oh, people think 8 as well.
Sauce.
Wait a minute, but
Bruno.
I think that's a little bit too high. You know, I think that was a little bit too high. I would say
phenomenal.
Did you see that outside ball that he did? Outside football.
I saw about how many? He did about 3 of those, man. The guy is unplayable. He's unplayable.
I wouldn't say 8 to his standard. I would say 7 because he can do better. 8 is. To get an 8, I think you need to either be as an attacking player, assisting or getting a goal, or as a defensive player, literally nothing's getting past you. So for me, it's a 7. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right. Let's move on to Rashford. Rashford's a bit of an enigma for me because with Rashford, I feel like so many people were annoyed in that first half. We were like, what's Rashford doing? He's not really there. He's not really playing. Like, is he concentrating on the football? Like, what's happening? And then he brings down a ball like that. And did you see the movement of the ball on that first goal when he smacked it? It was literally one of those flicking Fort Park rides. Did you see it?
Yeah. No, I just saw the back of the net ripple. I'm not hearing any negative talk about Rashford, man. I'm not hearing it. There's too much agendas against that kid. Listen, Rashford, straight 9, bro.
You got
9 and man of the match. Hands down, man of the match. Yeah, he was on fire from minute 1. I feel like he should have. I was a bit, because he knows what we're talking about. But I was disappointed with him for the first chance he missed just before his goal.
Yeah,
he should have. Again, he needs to be putting that away, right? He needs to be 2-2, and then he's got a hat trick tonight. He needs to get a little bit more clinical. But when Rashford's on it like that, you can't be stopped. Can't be stopped.
All right, fine. That is a 9. You know what? I'm saying 8. And I'm going to say 8 because that's why I don't think Bruno's at 8. I think Bruno's a 7. I say 8 because the second half, he had so many chances. He was scaring them. And he still had these bits where he just runs into a brick wall. He just tries to run and hopefully he gets through, which is fine. But you can't keep doing that. And he will get better with age in terms of his intelligence and knowing when to play and knowing when to pass and so forth. But for me, that goal was ridiculous, and it just shows you where this boy can get to. He can get to wherever he wants if he keeps working, if he keeps developing, and he can make his game, rather than being 10 minutes in a game of just complete like brilliance, it can be 80 minutes, 70 minutes. So for me, yeah, I'd say 8 for me. Rashford changed the game. He scored the goal. You can't complain of that. So yeah, no, I think that was a huge, and I think here we go. Buggy Vibes as well is saying 8 for Rashford, and Sandro saying 8 as well. And then we've got Martial, bro. What are you saying about Martial? He got his goal. I've never seen the buy.
Yeah, so happy for Tony to get his goal today. He needed that one. But Dom, again, you could tell his confidence was low because look how he scored it. The first touch, the finish was terrible. He got lucky. He got lucky to get the second stab at it. But fair play, he got his goal. And then once he got his goal, you could see his chest was out. It sort of lifted him. He started playing and doing the Tony Martial bits that we know, and that's the Tony that we love. I'm going to give him a 7 tonight. Standard performance, and hopefully he can carry on and kick on from there.
Nice, man. Nice. I'll give Tony a 7 as well. I said before the game, we just need to support him, lift him up, and make sure he's about. Make sure that he just, however he scores, if this is a backwards Hernandez header, he goes off his left nipple, whatever happens, he just needs to score because that guy was so happy. Strikers know when they're not scoring. It's everything you think about. You don't think about anything else. You just think, before a game, you visualize scoring the goal. You remember the night before, you're like, okay, I'm going to go back post.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. I used to do it all the time. You visualize, how am I going to score? And Martial must have been to the point now, I just need to get in there. I just need to be about. You're still in the. Oh, gosh. Oh, don't make me. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that, man. We're still in the Europa League. This guy's being harsh. This guy's being harsh.
Why is he trying to burst my bubble today, bro? Leave it out. So save that for tomorrow. We're on a high right now.
I'm still debating whether to watch Europa League. But anyway, to finish off with Ollie, what are you giving Ollie? Because there's still a lot of people saying, well, it wasn't Ollie, it was the players. I'm like, wait, if we win, it's not Ollie, but if we lose, it's Ollie. I don't know. I don't want to be one of those guys.
Correct. Before we move on to Ollie, I have to give out a shout out to one Donny van der Beek.
Mm-hmm.
Denying Rashford a hat-trick tonight. 80th minute. Rashford is through on goal. Donny van der Beek looks up.
Running. Yeah, he's running.
I haven't got it in me. I can't make that pass, so I'm just going to pass it backwards. Now, I just had to bring that out because, again, people are talking like this guy's the second Messiah, second coming of Jesus Christ, and he's got to be in the team. I think that moment right there shows you why he cannot start in this team right now when we're on full tilt. Because where do you play him?
Yeah, it's true. No, look,
and if you're not making that pass, then you sit down, mate, because that should have been a hat trick for Rassi tonight. No, and he should be getting the headlines.
You know what I think it is though. Sometimes though, when you come on, you need a few moments to get up to the pace of the game. It was when he came on, it was end to end. You know, when you first come on the pitch, you need a few touches just to get it. I'm not sticking up for him. He should have done it. He should have done it 100%. But he ran in to a flicking moving bus. It was literally end to end. Do you know what I mean?
Is Bruno making that pass?
Mate, I'll be honest with you. Bruno had the same thing, Sean. No. Bruno's not
making that pass.
No, because Bruno
making that. What?
No. Let's go back to Bruno. Don't just move around because Bruno had the same thing when he was running. He had Martial to the right, Rashford to the left, and he completely missed the pass.
He had two options, Dom. No, he had two options. One to his right, one to his left.
Yeah.
So he played one of them. So he's still playing one of them. Yeah, there was only one option there. So Bruno's going to play that pass.
But he didn't complete the pass. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
There's one thing about completing it. I'm saying he didn't even attempt to play it.
Yeah, but man,
at least he backed himself to play the pass. Donny's like, I haven't got that in me. I'm just going to pass it backwards. And you know why? Rashford scores that goal. It's 4-1. Game over. He doesn't play that pass. We're under pressure for the last 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, whatever. Tell me about
hanging
Ollie,
on by our skin of our teeth.
Tell me about
skin of our teeth. So I don't want to hear about Van der Beek. I don't want to hear about any of that rubbish.
What you're giving
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I'm giving Ollie for tonight. When I saw the team sheet, I was a bit nervous. What I'm giving Ollie, I'm giving him a -point for starting
What?
Dean Henderson.
Oh, okay. Minus point.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's getting a minus point for starting Dean Henderson. Other than that, I think that's the only call that he made that went wrong. And playing Bruno a little bit too long. But the team was well. We had control. I think it was like 70% possession. So for me, Ole gets a 7.5 tonight.
Well, we've got here tonight. Ole gets a 6 because he benched the guy up. Sandro is literally. Are you Sandro? Sean? Have you got another computer next to you or something?
We're on the same page.
Ole Boogie Vibes saying Ole surprised me. I'll give him a 7. Didn't like the midfield. It worked out for Sheffield. Rest in Fred for least. Yeah, definitely rest Fred for least. Oh my gosh.
100%.
Bruno's making that pass, and then Sufan saying Marshall was at 8. Good hold up play. Yeah, so for me, I would say Ole. I think Ole got it right. He paid the right players. It's not his fault that Henderson had an absolute mare for me. Look, Henderson can play in games. He's well equipped, and he thought just to put. You know what? Sometimes, Sean, when you kind of want to play the same player who used to play for the previous team, just a psychological. Because he knows the defenders, he knows how they play. Ole took a gamble. I don't mind that because sometimes it pays off. Henderson made a mistake within 2 minutes, but he recovered for the rest of the 87 or 88 minutes. For me, that's fine. So you can't blame Ole for playing Henderson. And he picked the right team for me, Ole. He left Fred so we can play against Lee, have that tenacity. He's given Martial. He still plays Martial even though he's not scored. He gave Matic a run out. And now we know next week for Leeds, or is it Sunday? I can't remember when the game is now. When we play, it's Sunday. Saturday. I think it's Sunday, right?
Saturday.
When we play Leeds, we know for a fact that he's going to play Matt Fred. He's going to play Scott McTominay and probably Pogba or something like that. I don't know. He's going to go to CDM probably.
We do it in the preview. We go for it in the preview.
Yeah. He knows that Leeds is strong. So I think he played really well, Ole. I feel like he brought a Mata, and Mata then he had shots straight away. Had a beautiful pass and a beautiful layoff from Mata. And Mata actually had more impact than Greenwood. And that's why I gave Greenwood such a low rating, because Mata came on for 5 minutes and made more of an impact. See that pass from Martial to Mata in the middle of the box? And Mata did his signature, that signature hit he does in the middle of the box. Do you see it?
The volley. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Matter affects the game.
Yeah,
he's intelligent. So for me,
he is. So what are you giving him?
I'm gonna give him an 8. He deserves an 8 for me. And,
So Dom.
If Ole took a bad shot,
I respect that. I respect that a lot. No, I respect that rating because I know how much you dislike Ole. So I respect that.
Well, I don't dislike him. Right? I think he's probably a nice guy. I just want the team to win, and if it's with Ole, it's with him. If it's without, it's without. For me, you can't mess up the team lineup was fine. It was absolutely fine. You can't say, "Oh, wrong." We all saw the lineup, and the only thing we were complaining about is free Donny because we just like Donny and we want him to play. He didn't react too quickly when we obviously had that initial Henderson mess up. He kept the team going. He made subs at the right time for me with Mata coming on. Van der Beek gave him a little run out, whatever. But for me, Ole done his job. It was up to the players to go and basically get that plan sorted. So for me, Ole gets an 8. Well done, bro. And you know what, Sean? I'm happy.
I've got to say one thing.
Go on.
Yeah. I would agree with you. So I would have given Ole a higher rating, an 8.5, closer to what you gave him. But I have to come back to that decision, and I don't know why. For me, it was an obvious. His decision to drop Henderson was something that I just saw that coming, because it's all well and good. I hear what you're saying about sometimes players step up against their old teams, but I feel like you have to know the personality, because sometimes players go the other way and they crumble against that old team. I'm not saying that he crumbled. I'm saying that Henderson went the other way. He was so pumped up that it turns up, instead of being a positive, becomes to be a negative, and that energy costs you. And I just saw that. To me, it was clear as day, seeing his personality. So I have to mark Ole for that. Because Dom, I have to say, it was unnecessary. You didn't need to do it because you could have played. You could have played De Gea, and we would have been fine. So I feel like too much tinker in there, and I have to mark him down. That's why I've marked him down. Go on.
Tell me this, Sean, on this point. We're playing Sheffield United, who have not won a game. Dean Henderson, we're paying him how much money? Over 100 grand. The guy's got to play some games, right? What better opportunity to play a team that they've literally got 1 point, they're bottom of the league, we're going to have more of the ball, give him a run out in the Premier League, get his confidence up, actually honour his contract and actually play him because we're paying him so much money. And then the fact that Henderson actually, when he had that mistake at the beginning of the game, he had a good game for the rest of the game. Some keepers will be crumbling throughout the whole game, bro. They have shaky hands. They'll drop it. He had good hands. He wasn't crumbling. He made a really important save that near post from McGoldrick. You can't, mate. You know what? When I'm growing up, they say like if you fall down but you come back even stronger, you actually get a higher point. And for me, he's actually made me respect him even more. That the brother said, you know what? I know I've messed up, but now I'm going to play even better. So I respect him for that. And I think Ole will respect him for that too. He'll know that he had
he bounced back well. The rest of the game, he was solid. Solid. He just shouldn't. I just blame the manager. That's why I don't blame him. I blame the manager for that one.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to be back for the match preview for Leeds, so watch out for that. So just please subscribe and turn your notifications on. We appreciate you so much for coming and watching. And please share the video. If everybody shares a video like once or twice, that makes a huge difference for us. Like the video, get involved in the comments, and we really appreciate you. Much love from United Source of Winners. I'm Dominic. He's Sean. Peace out. Hey,